Okay, hello everybody, welcome back to Reus 2, where I think it's time for another True Titanic weekly challenge. Let's get into it. Yeah, the last one didn't go so badly, and I think this one's going to be another great... We'll see. A very good start to the video, where immediately I feel I need to burp, but we're doing it with the Ranger, which I don't think we've done before. What do we have? Baboon, good for wealth and science. Interesting, okay. And also gives a massive boost to other things, so we could put him on, like, say, like a legacy food. That'd be really, really nice. Fuller's Earth is a great thing for amphibious and for micros, so if we can get somebody who loves micros, potentially somebody like the entomologist, that'd be a great one for that wetlands. That'd be really, really nice. And then uranium's another really good... We've got a lot of science, so yeah, definitely Savannah. I think we're going to go for the Ranger. It's our only one with any real kind of wealth creation for our Ranger. And as we know, the Ranger is very wealth conscious, so let's go ahead and we can pop her. Change that actually around a wee bit. Let's go ahead and we'll pop her in. Yeah, that'll do. That'll do for now. We can always move her around ever so slightly, and then we'll chop her down here. And that should be good. Get some of those African wild dogs out. Make sure that she has the money. What do we have? Cape Fox. Okay, that's another sunset one as well. That's very good. Are you a predator? You are a predator, so we don't actually need to do double African wild dog. We can just do African wild dog and the Cape Fox. Now, out of the two of you, you both actually... so we'll go ahead, we'll pop down the African wild dog first, because he'll actually get the bonus. Whereas the Cape Fox is going to take a little while to work. There we go. I pop that down, so now you should be getting a huge old boost to your stuff. There we go. Perfect. Love to see it. My greatest apologies. The cat has decided to distract me to no end. I do not want to see that cat. Thank you very much. Put that away. It's funny actually, now that we don't do as much clanfolk, or I certainly haven't done as much clanfolk recording as I have previously, given the issues that we've been having with it, although hopefully that should be coming to a close soon. Should be able to get that up. Oh, I'd love to be able to put you... We don't have access to an ocean though, we do have a rainforest. How are we going to do it? Sorry, I was in the middle of saying something, I've completely just gone against it. I reckon we don't want the Pirate Queen because she loves ocean and we don't have access to... Oh no, we do have access to ocean. Okay, so that maybe changes things a wee bit, but she is wealth-based and we don't need another wealth-based person. We'd really like another food person, if at all possible. So I think we do grab the sage. We pop the sage here. We're going to turn this land into a rainforest, and we can do a food-based rainforest. And in the meantime, we can always just, I don't know, put down, like, say, like a guinea fowl over here for just now, and then maybe like, I don't know, an okra and something else. Yeah, and then if we pop down, like, say, like a mineral or something like that, there we go, like so. And then that should hopefully get you enough food that you level up all the way. You might be one off. You are expanding a little bit closer to the Ranger than I might quite like you to, but that's okay. We'll deal with that later on. Just what we have to do in order to get you there, so we can at least get that done. We can always get an expansion as well to expand that out. We do have drafts available to us, but more importantly, Stargazer. I think you would be grand on the Taiga, which we do have access to right now. Aye, so let's go ahead and we'll pop you down on the Taiga. Say if we made like a big old Taiga here. Again, we can use a expander and we pop him down there. And I think that's probably our best bet. What's your level up? Nature Temple. I would love for you to have a Nature Temple if we could at all manage it. Potentially, I mean, if we say just pop down like a guinea fowl here, just to say, hey, do you maybe want to go and expand out over here, and we can get some more stuff. It does say it has to be distinct animals, but this should hopefully let you get your nature thing done, because it should be enough tags for that. So yeah, we'll pop down the Stargazer, we'll pop him over here, we'll pop him down in the Taiga. There you go, you've come in. Is that enough for you? That is enough for you. I mean, 12 mystery is certainly nothing to sniff at, especially in the first era, because it means that we can just get a little bit of a boost up here. Yeah, love to see it, love to see it. Probably do want to send... Oh, it looks like some people are going out. We probably do actually want to use a draft in the Savannah, given that we have two people here. Spotted Hyena almost certainly is what we're going to go for. because we just need money, and that is the best bet for money. I mean, I guess the other thing is the moonstone, but the moonstone doesn't actually... It's quite difficult to get that many sunset things together. I mean, yeah, it is quite difficult. And again, how can we do... we really want to like get more animals. Thing is though, the spotted hyena can't really go in this row, which is another thing. Although we can put the whiteback vulture in, because at least they just need to be next to predator and an element. Yeah, I think we just go for the spotted hyena. Let's do it. Spotted hyena is fantastic. Now, in terms of coming out, we're going to actually have to use this booster sooner rather than later. I kind of wish I didn't have to use it now, but we do. Just because the Sage has obviously expanded over this way. Don't you dare think about coming out again, Sage. I will not be happy with you. There we go. Ranger Village is actually already done with that increase to the mystery, which is very nice. If we go ahead and we replace you with a vulture, and then I'm thinking we probably go like spotted hyena here. We don't have a mineral on here just now, but that can very quickly change, because you want to be next to an element. So we pop down the mud pool. I'm quite surprised that you're not really wanting to come out, but I mean, you're doing fine in terms of your stuff. Stargazer, what are you wanting? You probably would just want like a little plant or something like that. Pop down a fir tree there, that'll do for us for now. Yeah, there we go. Boom. You should be nice and happy now. Badlands, you're at least getting a little bit of something from that. Cape Fox is also giving its full thing out there. There we go. Beautiful. Mr. Sage, we will not be doing anything with you for a little while, because we'll be waiting until we can get the forest, and then we'll be doing that. We've got a little bit of Eon left. Anything we want to do over here? I guess pop down a stone. It's probably going to do it, and at least he gets his prosperity up. Stargazer and Ranger become friends, and the Sage and the Stargazer become friends. Ah, perfect. So, I mean, if we can keep everybody nice and happy, then that should be pretty good. Or certainly at least work a wee bit better. Right, Stargazer, you leveled up. Fantastic. Time has come for a new era. Indeed it has. So let us continue on. What do we have? Hunter Age. I mean, we do have a whole bunch of animals. That is true. Otherwise, I actually think that potentially Monumental City is actually going to be easier for us than the Hunter Age. Yeah. Just purely because we don't actually have that many animals, and not only that, but I feel like we don't have that much population. Sage has got 3 population, you've got 1, you've got 1. I reckon we go for Monument Age. It's going to be too difficult to go for another one. Yeah, Monument Age is perfect, there we go. So you just now need to have more stuff over here, more elements, if we can at all manage it. So I guess we pop down, like, say, like a redstone there. And then we can always just pop down, say, like, the ochre, and that should do that. Otherwise, oh, it doesn't necessarily have to be there, to be fair. So if we pop down, say, like an ochre here and a redstone here, then that's good. You've got your 2 element biotica. Now you just need to get your prosperity all the way up, if we can, which would be good. Which we should be able to do as well, because we should have plenty of time to do it. Let's get another... Oh, we can't get another draft for you just now, of course. We were going to do... Not the forest, sorry. We were going to do the rainforest for you, weren't we? So let's go ahead. We'll pop down a rainforest there. We'll actually use a draft for the rainforest, so we can start off with our banana tree. We just want to get some population together if we can at all help it. We also get some extra drafts too. You want some minerals. We'll work on that. I suppose in that sense we kind of probably want to come... we could come around to the savannah. What can we do for money? You like gems, which is great, don't get me wrong. Peacock ore is almost certainly better. Tanzanite would be fantastic, but we just don't have the level 2 stuff. Well, I mean, to be fair, same with the peacock ore. Citrine is also really nice, but we don't have that much or that many gems, whereas this one does produce more, but this one does buff all the other gens as well. That is true. You are another sunset, and how many sunsets do you bring? You bring... We already have that, so you bring 1 sunset. I mean, that is good at least, because it does buff everything else up. Yeah, we'll go with citrine. Why not? Let's give it a try. Now, where were we? Let's go ahead and we can pop down, say, like the kunzite. Because that can actually make you a lot of money, which is good. Can't do anything like that there. We don't have access to the foxes yet. How close are you to coming out? What's that? Shepherd tree. Also counts as an animal. Good to know, good to know. You are interested in coming out. We can always spend some stuff on you there, because you do need a lot more population in order to get that. I'd really love to get your next level up as well if we could, because you already have got a level 2 level up. Because that would be very, very useful. Mr. Sage, we were going to do some stuff with you, so let's do some stuff with you. Let's go ahead and we can pop down, say, like this papaya tree and this banana tree when we can get there. There we go. Yep, you should be coming out now. Using up a little bit of Eon just to try and get that other draft at some point. Yeah, okay, there you go. So that's your level 3 thing. I'd really love to have your level up if we could have that. That'd be grand. Let's go ahead, we'll purchase an expansion, so we'll expand you on out just a wee bit. Now, in terms of our terraforming, is there anything? I mean, Sanctuary is probably our best one. We do have access to micros, that is true. Any decent micros that we can use? Plus 25 gold on the African wild dog, I don't think is bad. In fact, just, you know what, in general, having increased gold I don't think is bad. You do need another animal in your borders, is the only thing. So, and that's leveled up. And I mean, that does give you 10 prosperity, which is kind of crazy. So, why don't we go ahead, we'll pop down another African wild dog over here. Boom, boom. Lovely. More stuff done there. Let's go ahead, we'll get this plus gold on the spotted hyena. You can give us some extra signs, which I think would be good for the prosperity, if nothing else. But we do kind of need to get the wealth up just a little bit higher. I think we're going to struggle to do that until we have your level 2 thing. But I guess we won't get that until the next era, right? Yeah, we could really do with you going and trading with somebody. You've got the construction site done, which is fantastic. You've got your trade routes done. I guess the... Well, we don't have any inventions, I suppose, is actually the real issue here, because nobody else has got their stuff. I see, I see. Not even Mr. Sage. Because he should now have his banana tree, but that's not going to help us with our inventions. But if he can get us there, then that'd be pretty good. Maybe we should have used the sanctuary here. We could have got more. Yeah, we would be able to get more stuff there. On that. Because in reality, we can't get there too easily with just using up our wealth. Could really do with something that could get us food fairly easily, but we don't have food. Amethyst. We could put down, at least that would give us some easy money. We pop you down because we've got nothing else to really go down. Elephant grass, I guess, would be the other good one. Okay, so that's just got a little bit more. We got nothing that gives us easy food either. Go ahead and we can pop this on the fly agaric. That would give us one more. Just don't think we can quite get there, unfortunately. Even with all of our stuff that we've kind of put on. Because yeah, even if we use up all of our micros to do that, it's just not going to quite be enough. Which is going to be a shame. It's not a great start. I mean, we can, I suppose we can use one bit of Eon. I think even placing things down, we're not really going to be able to do anything. We can't force them to expand again. You will be able to invent something, that is true, from this. So maybe that invention, I can only hope, gives you like... I mean, if we could just get your wealth up a little bit more as well, that would be a huge help. We can't bring out another tribe because we don't have the food for it. So there you go. Ranger's inventing something new. Hopefully it's something good. Because yeah, everybody else is too poor for another trade route. We can't do anything with you. I mean, we could get some more food with you, but I don't really see the point. With you, we do have access to Toolsmith, but there's no point until we get the copper to do anything with that. Anything good with that invention? You still haven't invented it. Let's speed up the time. See what you get. Fur vest +1. Oh, we're very close. We cannot afford to level up quite yet. What way could we do it so that you get more? What's better? We've used up already everything that we can. You are interested in coming and expanding out again. What would, say, for example, if we were to purchase a go, and we were to purchase a mountain because we really just need to have somewhere easy to put this. Now, these rugged mountain slots obviously are much better for minerals, but we can... Is there any kind of mineral that we could pop down here? That would be fantastic. You would love to be next to a plant, which we don't have any access to plants there. Kunzite makes absolutely 0 sense. You'd give us 20, that would not be enough. So in reality, our best bet is the elephant grass. We pop you there. We can't quite afford another one. Let's say we can't. But this will give us, what this will do is let's buy some more micros, which we can use to then get you over the edge. There we go. Little bit of a convoluted way to do it. But... no, we can't do that. Because that costs 10, it doesn't cost 5. Alright, so the convoluted way didn't work. Okay, that's not ideal. Yeah, I don't really see how we're going to do it. I don't see how we can do it. I mean, should we sacrifice your later thing? No, there's no point. For the sake of 5 Eon. There is no point. Alrighty, well, I think that's actually going to be us. There's nothing else we can do. There's no more micros we can use. Just barely. You're 34 prosperity, we need 35. Never mind. That's all she wrote. Nothing else that we can do there, so let's continue on. Further. There we go. The people have completed the pyramid. It's 2 stars. Kind of a bit of a kick of the teeth. But at least we're able to get a little bit of something from it. So it could certainly be worse. There you are. Monument Age is complete. 2 stars. No draft charges. We did get a microcharge though, which is good. Now, I think we go for Fable. Fabled City requires you to have 25 things. What is that? And that is kind of bad as well. I don't think we're gonna have enough trade going on. I think we're just gonna go for a cam error. That's just what we're gonna have to do. A little bit of a shame, but I think it's just what we're gonna have to do. Ranger mascot thing would be grand, but we need more herbivores for that. Because yeah, that gives a whole bunch of food in that for you, which I guess is true. We could have done that with the Fabled City, but yes. Well, we've got no drafts. Mr. Sage is... He's not the happiest, is he? Go ahead and we'll pop down a tower over there, and we can always, like, I don't know, pop down like the jungle fowl here. And then, yeah, pop down the amethyst, give you some money. That'll do. We need the ranger towns to just get over the edge. Yeah, if you had a herbivore in here, that'd be helpful, but I guess we could always put that down. We have got access to level 2 as well. You like to be next to fields, that's good to know. You a field? You are a field. And that's all she wrote in that respect. Citrine. So all the amethysts are in the wrong bit, but that's okay. Let's go ahead and we can... Yeah, so you're going to expand down out there. We don't quite have enough fruit biotica for you to be happy. Or do we have enough undergrowth stuff? But I'm hoping that you can at least get at least towards the food there. Let's get a level up here. Because you just need your wealth. Pop down the citrine. Here. We're getting two, at least we're getting 2 things for gems in this row, which is grand. There we go. So that's going to be enough wealth to get you to Ranger Town level 3, which is good. Let's go ahead and we can pop down this. We could always put Big Falcon there, or we can just get a level up and get rid of this African dog. You know, get some legacies on the go. I don't think that's a bad idea. There we go, some trade routes going on. That's what we like to see. Just a little bit of stuff going on. We should hopefully be able to get the cam error done at the very least. Don't really like to do cam errors too much. Let's use that draft and we'll use that in the taiga. Let's get our copper down for our good mate there, the stargazer. So what do we need for that? We just need to, but we can pop down the tin and then we can pop down. Actually, let's go ahead and we'll get a mountain. Might as well make this place a wee bit more rugged and give us an upgrade for our mineral slots. Why not? And we can even level this up, put down lignite, which I do not believe is a bad idea, because that will really help the stargazer out as well. Yeah, if we do that, help we can't put down yet, unfortunately. So if we go tin here, and then lignite, and then we can always just pop copper over here. Then again, because these are level 2 slots, is there any reason not to just use them? For now, we might as well use them. There we go. Boom, boom, boom. Hopefully that'll be quite so nice. We'll get the toolsmith down, because then that means that you can get a whole bunch of extra stuff. There we go, lovely jubbly. Uranium is advanced, correct? It is actually advanced. That's good. That means we'll actually be able to use you with that. Why'd you hate the frost giant? He's doing stuff for you. There you go. I can see why the sage doesn't like him, because the sage is kind of getting left out to dry. Let's get another draft of the rainforest. What we got? Capybaras. Okay. Cassavia. Or cassava, rather. I think this is a good one to get. Really nice with the boosters. I mean, this one's really nice because it helps you with the animals, but not really going to have too many animals, are we? Yeah. Raru turtle. Yeah, I think cassava makes the most sense. It's just gonna produce so much more food. Let's do it. It only costs 2 biodiversity as well, so it makes it nice and easy to get. So let's go ahead and we can pop down this on a level 2 slot. Where do we want to put that? You know what? Let's get rid of that jungle fowl. We can always replace this stuff here with this aquamarine. Might as well use that legacy. Oh, look at that. Perfect. You love it when a plan comes together like that. Get us on the food booster too. This should make you nice and happy. Because you should be enough to get the farm. Indeed we are. Fruit picker's obviously better, but farm's fine. You know, we're missing out 20 food. Which I think just for getting a level up and getting you kind of done is a little bit better. Yeah, there we go. Good stuff. And we can even go ahead and pop down that chicken again. Sage Town is done. What do you want next? Animal breeder we can definitely get once we put down the chicken, which is going to be really, really nice for us. Mill's obviously great, but I think that's also really good. Statue would be really nice to just give you a little bit of wealth as well. Now we do have a draft for the tiger to get you to level 2, so let's do it. We haven't even used our wetlands yet, which feels a little bit weird, but that's just me. Granite is fine. I think gypsum is probably our best bet. Yeah, we can always use that. Potash is always good. So if we grab that, I think that's okay. Let's go ahead and grab ourselves a thing. Entomologist, that's exactly who we were looking for. Oh, plan is coming together. So yeah, go ahead and we'll pop down that chicken. You are wanting to come out over this one. No, we might have to buy an expansion for you, which is a wee bit of a shame, but on you come. How are you doing, Mrs. Ranger? Yeah, we still have to do some stuff for your Ranger mascot site, but you haven't got any thing that you want done yet at the moment, so we're just going to leave you kind of to it. That's Citrine really doing some nice work there. I guess we could always get down this this pygmy falcon too, because that is an awful lot of money. It's an awful lot of money. But in the meantime, we can just wait here for the jungle fowl. Yeah, you're making... Funnily enough, the sage I think is one of the more richer people. I mean, maybe we could have done the merchant era a little bit better than the cam one. I didn't think we could do so well when it comes to making money, but here we are. Things are not going so badly. Now, that is not the best place for that to go. I actually kind of think we maybe replace that stone with this potash and then put down the stone there on the mineral booster just to kind of fill in the space a wee bit. Yeah, and then that'll give us enough. That should give us enough elements that it should be fine. Yeah, there we go. Quality soil. You've got your full amount of ruggedness, which is grand. There you go. Perfect. So then that means we can get our statue. Could get an alchemist hut, but I think having the 100 extra gold is a wee bit better. So be it. There we are. At least we'll give you a trade route that you can go ahead and you can import something if you want. Yeah, these advanced tools are good. Furniture is pretty nice as well. Do love to see it. And then as for you, you have your animal breeder, so let's get that for you. Fantastic. Should give us a whole bunch of extra prosperity, especially the science is going to be very, very nice for you. There we go, we can see that all ticking in quite nicely. We need to do a little bit more in order to kind of get you done. What can we do? Ramon tree. I mean, the papaya is another one. That's all the plants there. Anything else that's really nice for improving biodiversity? Not really. So I would quite like to get more biodiversity. In that sense, I guess the Ramon tree on you will at least give you more science, so that's something. Oh, there we go. You actually managed to get all the way up there, which is grand. Aye, there you go, because of the biodiversity. Fantastic. So that's you done with that, which is good. Let's go back to the ranger and see what we can do with the ranger, because we do have the entomologist as well that we want to get around and out, but we need to... Well, I guess we don't need to technically do some things there. Apologies that picked up. That was the cat being a little cheeky monkey. She's currently cleaning herself. Little moo. Let's go ahead. We'll call in the entomologist. That location too close to city centre, so we do need to get the expansion on out first. Before we can do that, I guess, because Giantwood Stable's just a wee bit too close. That's okay. We can get around that. Now, we want to have a herbivore. The baboon is going to be helpful for this, but we do want to have a herbivore over here somewhere. So let's go ahead, and if we can, maybe we can just go ahead and put this guinea fowl down here. You know, what does that slot? It does have the African wild dog, so at least we're getting some legacy out of it. Because, yeah, you just want herbivore and predator sets. And I think having that down is going to be much nicer. The problem is we don't have that many herbivores to pop down. Unless we just pop down a whole bunch of just guinea fowls. Because it doesn't say anything about them being distinct, does it? It does say distinct sets. Okay, that's not going to work. Unless we had... unless I guess we had an expansion out onto the taiga here. Right, Pussycat, you're going to have to stop that. Please, thank you. Nobody wants to hear beepins and boopins. Thank you. She has the audacity to sit on a laptop that's nearby the PC. She loves to... I think it's because it's nice and warm. She just likes to sit on there. Yeah, let's go ahead. We can always... I guess we could get like a skunk. It's not critter. But if we go ahead and we pop the skunk and a rabbit down, we can always get by an expansion. Because it doesn't say anything about, but is the skunk a herbivore? Have I just... No, he is a herbivore. Yep, and you're expanding out, so we'll see if that then triggers. And then hopefully there should be enough predators in that you are nice and happy. Because that is a big old boost, that level 2 thing that you have there. We have also got our expansion done, so let's do that. Let's go ahead and we can expand on out this bit here. And then we can get the entomologist over here. There we go, looking good. Let's get you settling down over here. Lovely. And then you should be able to get your ranger thing, and then that should be a nice big old help. Don't have much Eon left, unfortunately, but that's alright. There you go. Skunk producing quite a lot. There we go, the ranger mascot statue is done. We could go tavern, but I think just having 30 mystery is far better. We can always go for the maths of that as well, but also like having 150 food on somebody who doesn't have very much food is also really nice. So there is that too. I mean, yeah, because your mystery is, each mystery is 9 money. So yeah, that is actually really good. Also a little bit of danger. So you're building up some extra stuff there too. Wonderful. So you should hopefully be able to get another thing out of that. Now, as for Mr. What's it? You do have gypsum here. We could go ahead and upgrade this slot here and just pop that down on this mineral. Well, it's not going to be a mineral booster anymore, but That's alright. Say if we were to pop that down there, is that far away enough? It is far away, and that's a nice chunk of change for you. So let's do that. Lovely. And we still have also access to other things. What does the ranger guy person give us? Gives us bonuses of adjacent to distinct animals. Okay. I'm guessing that's just for the keystone stuff. Aye. Looks like it should be same for the spot hyena. Indeed it is. Okay. So is there anything we can do to pop animals next to you? I guess we could always pop down a wee critter there if we wanted to, but not at the moment. Alright, we're so close to getting you all the way up that let's go ahead and we can just pop down, say, like a caterpillar on you. Probably do some more things over here with like the copper and that as well. We might as well just use some of the micros on this. There we go, we still have microcharges left. This should get you up to, oh, you guys are like, hey, the frost giant is no longer welcome. I've literally done what you've asked me to do. So you've leveled up there, so that's managed to get 3-star with the cam era, which is fantastic. It's exactly what we want. We've used up all of our micros. There's nobody else to level up, so let's go ahead and say the time has come to go to a new era. Sometimes it's not the destination, but the journey that counts, isn't that right? Here's the nice thing about the cam era is even though you don't really get that much for doing them, they're fairly easy. I mean, a reroll is nothing to be sniffed at. Let's not, you know, throw too much shade. A reroll is quite nice. Now, what do we have here? Solar Punk. Solar Punk does feel good. City of Dreams, though, is going to also be very nice. Planet Safari is not one we're doing because we've got so many things. I think City of Dreams has to be what it is. Because we'll have access to our baboon, and he'll be really nice for getting gold. I mean, Solar Punk is also good, but I feel like the sage doesn't get that much food from plants. He gets food from plants, don't get me wrong. He doesn't get that much food from plants. I think City of Dreams is definitely our best bet. There we go. So yes, you should be getting a whole bunch of stuff there from all the completed level 3 stuff. Congratulations. Zoo is obviously amazing, but we're going to hold off just in case we can get more. Now, as for where it comes to the baboon, if we level this bit up here, and then we go ahead and pop the baboon down here, I mean, 600 gold, nothing to sniff at. Not one to sniff at that. And you should definitely come over here. And can we look? Right, okay, you guys need to calm down, so we're going to set you... Or I say set you light, set you frozen. And that will be you, thank you very much. I guess Zoo will always continuously go up. I mean, Luxury Shop, I was thinking like, oh yeah, +1 gold is nice. The Zoos just get a lot of, like, it's a lot of things together. And it's a lot of, like, varied inputs just from having animals, which is obviously fantastic. We want more animals next to you if we can at all help it. Oh, I wish I'd known that there was an empty slot there with a booster on it. Ah, but we can't use that row, can we? Ah, that is a shame. No. Apparently there's loads of birds here, so we'll go ahead and we'll pop down that thing there. There we go, the people have completed the skyscraper, we'd love to see it. There we are. Not too shabby. There should be a whole bunch of extra stuff for you, and you should be very happy now. Mr. Sage has the country club, has the jam maker. We're going to need to get some more drafts. We also need to do some stuff in this wetlands. We have an ocean as well that we haven't done anything with. But we can always get around to that. Yeah, so let's pop you down there. We get a little bit of something for some of the birds that we have in this slot, apparently. I wonder if it's the... I wonder if it's this jungle fowl. Maybe. Do we have a guinea fowl anywhere along this line? No, it doesn't look like it. So yeah, it has to be that. I thought it was only for... I thought it was only for the actual savannah itself, but maybe that makes the savannah a little bit easier. But yeah, lots of distinct animals in this row, which is good. Any way we can get more, almost certainly. Especially if we use some of those drafts. So let's use some of these drafts. You know what, we might as well burn a couple. We've also got the desert that we just haven't used as well. Let's burn these all down. And we're going to pay for this using money, because I always find money is the least useful. And let's get a rainforest tier 3 for the sage. Coffee, tapir's really nice. Guarana is also really good. I mean, this one is really, really, really good, because that is an unlimited booster. Equally, the tapir is also kind of an unlimited booster. That's just going to keep on going. And we do have stuff that makes gold. The rambutan is also nice. It does mean we're going to have more plants. Oh, this is difficult. I mean, the guarana is obviously great if you can make sure that you're going to get more stuff, because it does also double eco-sensitive stuff. We do already have an eco-sensitive thing that automatically goes up. I think the guarana might just be edging out in it, actually. Yeah. Think so. I think we have to go with guarana. Let's do it. That might be a bad choice. We'll see. But you know what? We can try. Let's go ahead. We can come over here. We can actually use some of this legacy. Well, it doesn't actually need to be the bit next to it. I could almost get rid of this taro. Replace you with a rambutan. Oh no, we don't have the rambutan with this one. Doi. But we can go about and we can make sure that we're using more of the good stuff. So let's go ahead. If we level this up here, I guess we do kind of want the Ramon now, don't we? But it does mean that we can go like ahead and say, hey, oh, that would be a lovely place for a booster. That would be a lovely place for a booster. The taro doesn't need to be there. It does not. The cinchona tree would be nice to put there too. Let's go ahead. We'll pop down the passion fruit. Is passion fruit good there as well? I feel like that booster needs to go to something that's just going to keep on going and going and going, like the guarana. Yeah, there we go. So that's good. We just need a little bit more. So yeah, let's go ahead and we can grab some legacy stuff from this. The Cassava's doing nice. So let's go ahead. We grab ourselves our taro on our level 3 slot here. A little bit of a waste, but that's okay. And then put Tumu down to try and get more biodiversity. I feel like we need to expand out this rainforest biome just a little bit. Just a little bit. Maybe pop on a slot here. Yeah. Anything to try and get this bustling metropolis on the go. So yeah, we do that. Let's go ahead. We can always pop down a wee chicken. Like so. And let's get ourselves... Let's get our cinchona tree here. I do not want you to grab this, however, so you back off. There we go. Back off, please. Thank you. Just while we try and get things in order, and then that means we can come over here, we can put down a guarana. And then I'm hoping, because you're giving a whole big boost as well. I mean, you're not giving us that much just now, admittedly. But if we can get some more, and we don't have access to like an easy creek or something like that, try and get more biodiversity, unfortunately. How's that looking for your thing here? Well, what is the... You are a fruit, and you are an undergrowth. So which one has the better scaling? Extra 1, extra 0.8. I mean, the jam one is good because it goes for everything, but the cassava is not a fruit. Do we have anything that makes it a fruit? We do not. That is a shame. That would be perfect, unless we have something here that makes it a fruit. Doesn't look like it, doesn't look like it. Ladybug does give a big booster to plants, that is true. That is true. Oh my gosh, we desperately need more biodiversity in this, but maybe we can come back to it. Yeah, because it's 300 and that's a little bit more. Cafe is actually much better for just now. until we can get like a lot more stuff. But we just don't really have the kind of space to it. So let's go ahead and we'll expand on this bit out. We'll increase the size of this rainforest because we desperately kind of need to put down, like, say, like a Ramon tree. We've got a Cinchona tree down. Let's go ahead, we'll pop down a Ramon and say like a papaya. Anything we can do to just give us a little bit of extra win when it comes to our biodiversity. There we go. Because yeah, if you have 8 biodiversity, that really goes up. Did we already have a papaya? Oh, we did already have a papaya. Silly Billy. So let's actually go ahead and we'll pop down another Ramon tree, because I think we got rid of another one of them. And then any easy wins, I guess a stone. Pop the stone down, there's a bit of biodiversity in it. Just a little bit. And then we can always actually come over here and say, hey, let's get more wetlands for you to kind of enjoy. Yeah, you're doing fine. You've actually got a level up here, which we can use. The zero gravity station could be quite interesting. We'll see what happens when we actually put down that uranium, if we can ever get round to it. Because you want to be really far away, but you can always level this bit up and then obviously use a bit there. Let's go ahead and I'll actually use that to just get you to expand out over this way. The Stargazer invite a culture exchange from the Ranger to celebrate their friendship. That's nice. And yes, we've still got you to come back to, because right now the luxury shop is obviously quite nice for the extra gold, but the zoo's still really good. We're kind of holding off. We're just holding off just a little bit to see what we can do. How much we can kind of squeeze on out, if it's all possible. Now, you are not going to be able to do that. We could go ahead and pop down a sulfur. Let's actually go ahead and we'll get a mountain here, if I can. Thank you. Because then it means we've got a level 3 slot too. Lovely jubbly. That's a gold booster. Okay, sorry about that, everybody. I had to really pause. Dog had a little bit of a bark there. You know how these things go. Certainly by this point, I'm sure you guys know how this goes. As far as sulfur goes, I would love to pop down like a sulfur like here. Just to get us a little bit of extra stuff. Any easy wins we can make with, I mean, poplars, we can make an easy win in terms of loss. So let's go ahead and we'll pop that down. We don't have any other kind of like drafts at all, do we? No. I would really love for the zero gravity station to go down. This, we don't have any other energy sort of things, do we? Not really. No, until we get to uranium. Because talc is elements, but that's not exactly what we're looking for. So let's go ahead, we'll pop that down there. Yeah, because you're not going to get the most out of it. We need more lost stuff. Sulfur is lost, that's true. At least you would get a little bit of something there, because there is some predators there at the very least. You've got a skunk. Beautiful. That has improved biodiversity a little bit, to be fair. Let's go ahead and pop down the carrot. Might as well. And we can even pop down, like, say, this agate. Not quite. I know that would be enough to get us our uranium, so that is actually probably our best bet. So then if we go ahead and we pop down, say, like a uranium here. Now, as far as this city goes, it might be a bit close. We'll have to see. Yeah, it's only 7 away, even with the lost. I mean, that's okay. You're still getting a pretty big boost, which is nice. So we then can go to the zero gravity station, which does give us a whole extra bunch of stuff. So yeah, you know what, we'll use, and we might as well. We have got an advanced thing here with the Stargazer, so we might as well use the Stargate. There we go, good stuff. Ranger still needs a lot of more extra things as well. We've been focusing on other people for so long. Let's actually use this draft for the Savannah right now. Lionize me. Secretary Bird is also good, don't get me wrong. But it doesn't produce as much as a lion. This is kind of what I was looking for, is to see if we got the lion so that we could pretend like it might change how we want to think about things. Let's go ahead, we'll get ourselves an expansion and say, hey, come on over, you come and expand on out. We've got a lion for you to put down. We can actually put down the lion as well already, which is really very, very nice. You don't have access to a field, do you? No, you did not. Wee bit of a shame, that's okay. Let's come over here, we can level this spot up. And we should be good to go here. Because this should be a whole bunch of extra stuff for Mrs. Ranger. Because yeah, we have a whole bunch of predators. And let's go ahead, oh, click wrong button there, sorry. Let's go ahead and we'll actually level up here, and I want to put down this Serval here, just because there's going to be another predator that we put down, and we can put down this rope. Oh yeah, and it's on an animal slot too. Wonderful. Now, I guess the only issue is we don't have any herbivores. So we're not getting much of a domain bonus here. So in actual fact, the baboon's still making the most. So that luxury shop is really nice, but it is just getting kind of outclassed by the zoo. And I don't think we really want to invest in anymore, so we're going to go for the zoo. I feel it feels a little bit anticlimactic there. I was wanting to see what would happen with it. No, it's not to say that we can't, you know, massively go up if we wanted to get more animals down, but I think the zoo is just a really nice one. It'll get us lots of prosperity in other areas as well, which is what we need in order to get to this 300. We can't just do stuff based on wealth. We're going to want to do other stuff too. And we can see there that that's actually improved your prosperity by quite a lot. Now, as far as level 3 city requests go, we've got a lot to do. Over here, the cafe's looking really good. That's 1,000 food that we would just get without having to worry about anything else. Just 1,000 food. Just there and done. Which, Army wonders if we just do it. That should get you leveled up all the way. Yeah. Jam Maker obviously helps a little bit, but it doesn't produce as much. Could have the potential to go, you know, absolute skits, but I think we're going to be using our micros elsewhere. Cafe is less upward mobility, but just a better base value. There we go. Perfect. Lovely stuff. Now that should get you your level 4, which is grand. It then means we can probably actually, you know, work on this etymologist that we've worked so hard on getting and then not done really anything with. Also, as well, it's going to give us hopefully all of the food that we need in order to make sure we get plenty of Eon. Now, are you actually going to be able to get all the way there is the question. You've got some more food coming in. So let's see, or we're going to have to just invest a little bit more in you. It's going to be close. We're going to have to invest a little bit more in you, it looks like. That is surprising. I guess our biodiversity here just isn't quite as good. We don't like, to be fair, we don't have like a parakeet. We don't have any kind of like easy wins when it comes to improving biodiversity. So maybe that's kind of it. We'll pop down a guinea pig over here, and you know what? We might as well just go ahead and purchase another border booster and get you to just come over. You know, go ahead, enjoy the Ramon trees. We're gonna actually go ahead and we'll buy another draft, because do we have any drafts of the wetlands? We don't even have any drafts of the wetlands. Oh, we really do need you to just be a wee bit better, don't we? In terms of biodiversity, okay, let's hold off. What could we do? We could draft for the rainforest. That's going to be expensive, but you know what? I've already sold it. Tapir would be fantastic, to the point where I actually consider going ahead and getting rid of some of that savanna on the other side. That gets us our rambutan, it gets us a Kentucky coffee tree, obviously gets ourselves a tapir. It's really nice. And also it's the only level 3 one. So yep, tapir it is. So let's do it. Let us do it. Get a level up here. Does mean that we're going to be losing a little bit of stuff, but that's okay. There we go. Alrighty. Anything in particular we want? So we've obviously got this taro. This Timau. The rambutan does cost 2 is the only thing. Papaya and banana. Let's go ahead. We'll purchase another upgrade slot. And we can always kind of just kickstart this by getting rid of this papaya tree here. Yeah, so you come and expanding on out. Good stuff. Because the banana obviously costs a wee bit. Where are you, Mr. Sloth? Mr. Sloth Giant? Mr. Wetlands Giant? Oh, you're taking your sweet time. Get on over here, man. That's what we want to see. Rangers inventing something new. Cuddly pets. Lovely. You'd love to see that. Now, as for Mr. Tapir, he just loves to have extra plants. That's okay, we can do that. Yeah, forget Kentucky coffee tree down. Of course, you knew it was coming. Let's be brutally honest here. Kentucky coffee tree down here. Get the tapir. There we go. Pop you down. And then even potentially get our banana plant back. And we're going to put down one more thing. That's okay. Go ahead and pop down our papaya tree. Just to improve things as much as we can. Now the only thing is you will have lost out quite a lot of stuff because of the lack of biodiversity. I guess is the only thing that we should have maybe thought about. Not to say that we can't potentially do a wee bit better there, but I mean we've got the Kentucky coffee tree, we've got this passion fruit. Currently isn't doing anything. I'd really love, I know this arrow is here, I would really love to get this rambutan down somehow, just to get some extra food. Rubber tree is one, Cinchona tree we already have down, get the Ramon tree down just to do that. We've at least managed to get our full 60 Wii U, which does give us our draft. Let's go ahead, we will buy as much Eon as we can. Yeah, that's as good as that's going to get. So let's use our draft for the wetlands. I don't feel like this one's gone particularly well, unfortunately. All fish in the biome gain plus 25 food, and our fish if they have a micro. Huh, that's actually quite good. So anything with a micro becomes a fish. Alrighty, alrighty. Seahorse, catfish. Flamingo is one. I think giant reed is just better though, just in terms of like easy access to like good stuff. So we'll go with that. Yeah, let's do that. So now button brush is very nice. Nina Palm. Oh, Mr. Ice Giant is under attack. Right, you know what? I'm not having this. Go off. Go off on one. No happening today. Bloody Sage. Yeah, Sage was humble. He better be. I'm not having that. Right, let's go ahead. We can go and pop this down. I will purchase the mosquito. Let's do that now. Because I think I'm going to want to put down this button bush. And then you are aquatic is the thing. I would love to pop down this Nina Pam. You need to be put in the water, so we put you there. We use another level up slot here. We then pop down the Nina Pam, or the Nipa Pam, sorry. Pop you down here because we don't have any level 3 stuff for you, other than that one. What's that? Fuller's Earth. You just love micros, don't you? And you just produce signs, you don't produce anything else. Now for you, we want to put down some micros, so let's go ahead. We can purchase that. That is annoying. So we'll pop down the mosquito on. Does the Nipa Pam allow it to take 2? Do any of you allow it to take 2? That is very irritating. We just don't have enough money to buy the thing. You hate it when a plan does not come together. We'll go ahead, we'll pop an agate down, just, you know, this will give you a little bit of prosperity. Should have really seen actually if there's a micro haven we could pop down, like a nice easy micro haven on any of you guys. No, it doesn't look like it, doesn't look like it. No micro havens, no. Nope, no micro havens either. Ugh. Not good, not good. Now we do have, Assassin Bug isn't the right one. Hey, there's no point popping you down like that. We've got a little bit of stuff left. Any way we can make some nice, easy money. Not through micros, not through anything like that, unfortunately. I'm just looking for some nice easy money just so we can try and get the mica bit there. And unfortunately we don't really have any way of doing it. And we don't have any way of getting easy drafts. So I don't believe it's going to go too well. Okay, what can we do in order to try and get this Fuller's Earth? Because we can still get some more stuff from this. Termites would be nice, but it would get rid of all of our ability to really do anything else, unfortunately. You aren't even an element, so that would kind of trick us. Right, button bush. We could just pop down the dragonfly on something. That is true. Pop it down on the button bush. To be fair as well, you're kind of like the worst one for this guy, because this guy does not like mystery. He's kind of a bit rubbish for it. Let's go ahead and we'll pop down the dragonfly on the button bush. At least that's a micro that'll level you up just a little bit. Is it the most cost effective? Absolutely not. Oh, we do actually have enough for the thing now. That's good. So we'll go ahead and we'll pop that over here, I reckon. So let's turn you into a sanctuary. We will purchase just a couple more micros. There we go. Because now, if we just pop down, say, like a couple of mosquitoes here, because they count as 2, and then that should get him leveled up all the way to max. There we go, because that should be more than enough. Hopefully more than enough stuff there, because that's going to act as if it is... what is that? So that's technically 4, so 8. We should have 9, yeah, 9 micros that we have now. Perfect, so you will have leveled up there. We don't have that much in terms of our biodiversity, is the only thing. So let's purchase a little bit more Eon Limit. We don't have any more drafts, but if we can at least get some stuff down, so we need to get a level up here. Or I guess actually it doesn't really matter where it goes. But effectively we want to try and see if we can get some nice stuff. There's nothing really we can get that'll give us a level 2 thing. I guess unless we put down that sulfur. Yeah, try it. Level this up here. We'll pop down the sulfur because it doesn't cost anything. And that should improve the biodiversity up to 7, which means we might be able to put down this Fuller's Earth. Indeed, indeed. On the mineral spot. Which is good. Boom, there we go. That's an awful lot of science for you. I think we're just going to be going with the stone cut. We're not really going to be able to put anything else down. So be it. There we go. Butterfly City is done. Fantastic. So now we've just really got to wait until we can get all the stuff there. The poor ranger hasn't even managed to get to level 3 yet. I was kind of hoping with the level 3 on that bit that would be enough, but it doesn't really look like it. We have got the drafts, but there's nothing else we can pop down, not unless we get a lot more stuff. So let's just fast forward and we can see what we can do there. Now we do have a lot of stuff that we can purchase in terms of micros. We can get one more go of it. If there's anything in particular we think will improve things. Now we are, as we say, we already have the lion. We got this lion's ear, which would not improve things that much. Spinel, which would not particularly work. At least not on that bit. Yeah, it wouldn't work here either. It would work there, to be fair. I mean, that's only like 75 gold, so not even like a level up. Etymologist is at least making a whole bunch of stuff here. So having this on nice and fast forward here while we wait for the level 2 and upgrades and such, we can, you know, at least do a wee bit better with some of our other stuff. Yeah, I think we have to go for... Because you upgrade plants, you don't upgrade animals. What do we have to upgrade animals? No much. I guess that's not drone beetle. That's not exactly what we're looking for. We can get the walking stick. That's not what we want. Yeah, ladybug is good for plants, but again, plants aren't really what we're looking for. At least not for here, because there's not really that many plants in here. We would really just quite like... I mean, I guess if we could... It's going to sound a wee bit weird. Get some micros. and go ahead and just pop down this, because there's no way we're going to get another sanctuary, so there's no point even trying to get it. Pop this dragonfly down here. There we go. Ding, 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 ding. It's a decent increase for the Hamadras baboon, which is nice. Getting a lot of prosperity for you. I mean, you're really quite far off is the only thing. There we go. We've got your level up for you now. We'll get your alchemist hut. Now, bearing in mind as well, so like we'll get a little bit of stuff for this, which is good. Bearing in mind as well that we should also get a thing for having more micros in this thing, and micros then create science, which we can then use to get more micros, which can always help too. But yeah, this one's feels a little bit tougher, this one. I feel like we just didn't quite... Felt like it was there. We could have maybe done it, but we just didn't quite get our feet off the ground. Certainly as much as I maybe would like to have. Yeah, because we can't get another savannah. Let's get a draft of the tiger. Let's see what we would have got. Sequoia, Titanite Sable. Let's actually use some of these rerolls that we have as well. Snow Monkey is decent. Is advanced as well. Would have been nice to have. Oh well, never mind. Canada Goose would, or the goose would have gone absolutely crazy as well for the amount of animals that we have in the savannah. Oh no, that's not the one. That's just a normal goose. I'm thinking of the actual Canada Goose that you get in the forest, right? Yeah, I think that's the one I'm thinking of. Never mind. Go ahead, we'll grab that snow monkey. Might as well. Just a bit of a shame that we can't really use it. But, I was going to say, are you leveled up yet? Not quite. Yeah, I'm trying to think what we can do to really improve things. The only thing I could think of is if there was some way we could really massively improve this lion. Which I guess, distinct predators. I mean, I guess what we could do is we could purchase some more micros, so we can get the last of the micros that we have. Say, I don't know, the guinea fowl, we can turn it into a predator. Suppose that's one thing we could do. Because if we turn that into a predator, then at least that's a little bit of something extra for the lion. You know, Predator King gets a little bit of extra stuff there, that's good. There we go, we've got our level up again. So, Butterfly Garden for 4 microcharges. Don't mind if I do. Boom, there we go. So be it. So now you should be able to level up all the way. Good stuff. You get a couple more inventions on the go too, which is always nice. Let's, we don't have to speed up quite as much anymore. Nowhere near getting anything out from that. And then in terms of like actually making more science, I mean, our Hamadras baboon was pretty much the best thing we had there, right? I guess we could put it on the Fuller's Earth too. Pop another dragonfly here. Use up the last of it. Doesn't mean that our ranger isn't getting there, unfortunately. There we go. So yeah, you're making a lot. I mean, you, to be fair, you're making a lot of science, so who knows, maybe you can get like a really nice invention or something like that. And that would be grand. Not looking like it. Well, you know what, it's a little bit of a disappointing one today, but I think we can be alright. I think everybody's done all their trade routes and their inventions and such. Looks like they got middle-age or early-age Machaca headdress there, your Buddhas. But yeah, I don't think there's anything else we can do, unfortunately. Oh well, you know what? We had a good try. It's not a terrible score. I think we can be called right with it. I think it's time to come and conclude this planet. Humanity stands tall and has achieved a high level of prosperity. Indeed we have. There we go, planet completed, True Titanic. Yeah, 2 stars for the first one, 3 stars for the Camera, and 2 stars for City of Dreams. We've certainly had better runs. In terms of prosperity, we're probably sitting low 700s, I would imagine. We shall see. Yeah, okay, well that's a bit higher than I was expecting, but still pretty far away from 1,000, but maybe we can get there another point. We did alright in our Horizon draft, at least. We managed to use everything. We just didn't quite be able to use the whole amount of our uranium. Our baboon was actually really nice, so that was good. And our Fuller's Earth actually did come out in clutch, but it's just unfortunate that we didn't really get much else in the wetlands, just because we didn't have the combination of Eon and drafts that we needed to get. It's just the way of things, isn't it? It's what happens when you kind of lose these, that earlier one, you kind of fall behind a little bit in your late game draft game, because you obviously need to use those 3 to burn, but never mind. I think we all had a decent amount of time, and it's our first time using the Ranger as well, so feels pretty good to use her. But yeah, just want to say a big thank you everyone for watching. Hopefully you've been enjoying the Reus 2 content, and big thank you to all the people leaving comments. Do appreciate you all as well, and a big appreciation to the Burger Band as well for supporting the channel. Thank you very much for you know, helping out the channel. Excuse me, Pussycat, do not touch that escape button. This cat, I swear, she's just sitting here lounging about, just her claws just ever so slightly coming onto my keyboard. You are very cheeky, little pussycat. But yeah, just want to say a big thank you to everybody watching. Thank you everybody for supporting the channel. And until next time, take care.